What's up, dudes? Video is a little bit longer than 5 minutes this time. This is the third day of the program, strength day, and the next day in the program is going to be a strength day as well. It looks like for the remainder of this strength cycle, instead of having two hypertrophy days, I'm going to have two strength days. Front squats will be going up in weight, but also will taper off and disappear from the program entirely, and I believe the last 3 weeks of it. Although the video says otherwise, I felt every one of my squats was just slow and not in the normal groove that I would prefer. Maybe it was just more that particular sticking point. It was a little bit early in the day for me. I normally like to train, late in the afternoon after I've eaten most of my food for the day. I woke up probably 2 hours before, had an omelet or something before I came to the gym. And I don't really like to eat before I lift either, but it was mainly protein, and you can see by my legs kind of drifting all over the place that even though I spent my time warming up to get to this weight, that I probably just should have done a little bit more mobility or put more effort into it before starting the squats. Other than that, I really can't complain all too much. The other day I was banging out 360 for sets of 6 or something like that. Three sets of 6 reps. And I don't know why that wasn't so mentally taxing, but 5 sets of 5 at 340, that was mentally taxing. I took decent rest in between sets, and the set right before this, I don't believe I filmed. And I started to feel my hip, or maybe my left erector, was stressing a little bit, so I was kind of worried about deadlifts. So I tried to play it safe and tried to do the last set low bar. The only thing that I like about low bar other than high bar is I can control the descent on low bar and come out of it. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. A high bar is more an explosive movement, in my opinion. I think if you do high bar slow, you're going to have a bad time. But low bar you can do slow and still remain in control of the weight. But I don't know. I don't have enough footage to harp on it. Bench press, 210 pounds. Something about this also felt a little off, but I'm not too sure what. Like I said, maybe I was really worried about conserving myself for the deadlifts. I was thinking about skipping them altogether, to be honest with you. I was thinking about skipping deadlift, pen lay row, and even bicep curls, and just getting the fuck out of the gym. That's pretty much where my head was at. But I digress, I guess, and gathered myself, put my pussy away, untucked my dick and balls, and I did everything that I needed to do for the day. It took longer than anticipated, and, that can happen, but the last time my coach gave me deadlifts, at 400 pounds, I just threw 405 on the bar and did it. But like I said, my erector was feeling a little iffy, and I actually considered doing all of these sumo. The only problem is that I wore some Skechers to the gym that I brought along with me, and didn't have any flats to lift in, so lesson learned. And here's Ballerina Larry. I don't really talk about my deadlifts all that much. I'm really confident with this particular lift, so I don't know. I just maybe wanted to get some input or thoughts, or basically show you a pre-lift ritual for me. Basically what I go through before deadlifts. And while sometimes people come into the gym and they put their iPods in and play some pretty kicking tunes, sometimes they gotta go. And the shitty music gets put on. And I always made fun of these fucking dudes that come to the gym with their fucking big old Beats by Dre headphones on. looking like, some dude out of the 80s that just got his first Walkman and looked dumb as shit. But now it's like, I want the headphones on just to zone everything out. And all I'm thinking about, like, I don't even want to hear myself breathe or struggle with a lift. I think, like, mentally, that would take me out of it. Um, I put on the SBD wrist wraps. I know that wrist wraps can help with grip a little bit. I really don't like extra material on me where it's not necessary. I'm not non-confident about my grip at all. Like, if it's in my hands, like, it's in my hands. It's not coming out. Sometimes the Texas bar may beg to differ, but with the straight bar, it's not coming out if it's in my hands. So like I said, I had contemplating just calling it a day after the deadlifts. I took some time to gather myself. I changed out of my clothes and was ready to leave the gym. And then, fuck it, I didn't have anything else to do, so I just put weight back on the bar and did my pen lay rows here. 195 pounds, which also got bumped up. That pretty much wraps up the session, dudes. Comment, like, subscribe. If you got any questions, drop them down below, and I'll hit you back. All right, peace.